All right, guys. Let me get. So combined arms, guys. So the password is. You guys can start slotting in. Password is boat, all caps, BOAT.
Sad when you have to spell it for us.
And I don't know why I did it. I don't know why I don't know why the word that word. It just was whatever was in my head when I reset the server. So combined arms, hog flight, and helicopters. All the helicopters. We are at opposite ends. Hog flight, you guys are at Kabul, so you're not super far. You are on the east side. Hog flight, pretty simple. I want you guys flying from FARP 1 to FOB London. Just fly up and down that valley. Look for targets of opportunity to a certain point. Let's get into the F10 map here in a second. Let me get loaded in. You guys can start spawning in.
God damn, there's a lot of faggots on Discord.
Oh, God damn it.
So you just added an extra one.
There goes my stream.
Demonetized. It's weird that the Jew takes away the money. That's weird.
Weird. Yeah.
Oh, great heavens.
God damn it. Let me go ahead and just start that over.
Yeah.
Are we live streaming tonight?
Yes,
Sweet.
already doing it. I just hit start. I literally just hit fucking start, and then here comes Turd dropping certain F-bombs.
What, faggot?
Yeah.
No,
3 minute
great.
rule. 3 minute rule.
People don't like that word. All right, so you guys can start spawning in, and I need my combined arms and helo guys and hogs to be on the F10 map.
On it.
Still loaded.
Hey, Tex,
Yes.
did you get your vape pen all filled up?
No, I'm
Your
on
gummies?
I'm on gummies though.
Yeah, because I'm here. You're going to need an extra.
All right, so I'm in Game Master slot, so I have to remember you guys can't see what I see. So combined arms, helo, and hog guys, we have Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, and Delta zone. Alpha is east and Delta is out to the west. The combined arms convoy is going to start in Alpha zone, and we're going to be heading to FARP 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then end at London. So the helicopters are not going to just join up with the ground convoy and fly over us. I want you guys traveling through Charlie Bravo zone, and then there's a Taliban hot zone. So I want you guys to head to the Taliban hot zone first. We'll probably beat you there, but you guys are going to look for stuff along the way. Anything that you get in, it's return fire. So if you get engaged, return fire. So
What's the password?
Boat. So if you fly at 1,200, 1,300 feet, you might not get engaged by dudes with AKs. If you fly 500 to 800 feet, you'll probably get some action. So you guys are going to patrol Charlie zone and Bravo zone, and if you can get to that hot zone, go for it. You guys are just going to fly up and down the valleys, go to the FARPs if you want, rearm, and you're going to look for targets of opportunity that shoot at you. The heaviest thing in there is technicals. So we have RPGs, AKs, and technicals to watch out for. Some of them might be mountainside, some of them might be in villages. We just don't know. So you guys will fly the zones, look for targets of opportunity. You're going to monitor 30 FM. If we get pinned down and need your assistance, we're going to reach out to you guys on 30 FM, and we'll be communicating ourselves on 30 FM so you guys can hear the conversation. Apaches, you guys should have 30 and 31 FM. 31 FM, you can do inter-flight comms. And then Apaches to Hueys, you guys can be on, well, we'll just all be on 30 FM. So
That's awesome. That means I get recorded for Discord for your live streaming.
yes.
Badass.
So when we get pinned down, we'll call you guys in for help. You guys can come in, assist, guns, rockets. You want to sling hellfires. When we get to, let's see, where is it at? So when we get to FARP 3, you guys are going to need to clear out of Bravo zone. You can go to the Taliban hot zone and continue finding stuff there, or you can go over to Charlie zone into the big village over there. But when the convoy gets to FARP 3, I want everybody cleared out of VD 71. We're going to have targets that are going to, and this is behind the scenes outside of the briefing. We're going to have specific targets that are going to spawn in that valley just south of that FARP. And those specific targets are for the combined arms guys only. We're going to have Fox Hunter lasing, calling in airstrikes, and having our guys shooting ATGMs. But this is also for the hog flight. We're going to have you guys drop bombs on some of these targets. They're spicy targets, so you don't need anything bigger than 500 pounders. You probably could even do laser guided rockets. You just have to, you're going to have one vehicle to hit in the little cluster of vehicles, and it should make a big show. These are basically explosive shipments that we're intercepting. So again, once convoy reaches FARP 3, we'll have the helicopters clear out of Bravo zone. You guys either go to Charlie or Alpha zone and just prosecute targets and be on standby. And hogs, so like I said, once we get to FARP 3, you guys will orbit Bravo zone and just be on call on 30 FM with Fox Hunter. And we can either laze completely, or you could ask for a spot track and let us know that you're taking over, that you got it. Combined arms guys that are going to be with us, we're going to get eyes on these targets with Fox Hunter and enjoy the show. At a certain point, we'll probably be busy as well. But we're going to let Fox Hunter laze these targets and get these targets started for us and with the warthogs. And then once we get done there, we'll head out, start heading to FARP 4. And then when we leave FARP 4, between FARP 4 and FARP 5, we have a recon point just before FARP 5. We're going to stop the convoy and we will start looking ahead of us, scanning the road, make sure it's clear, because we've got reports of some bad guys throughout there. And then once we see it's clear, we'll head to FARP 5, and then we'll head to FOB London. So helicopters, once we get done at FARP 3 and we start heading out, you guys can rejoin and kind of stay within eyesight for the rest of the trip. Let's see. Any questions so far on that?
Hogs, before you get to the third waypoint, what do you want us to do? Just stay on
So
station, or do you want us to look for targets of opportunity?
So you guys, I want to see if you guys can get eyes on the convoy and just kind of keep a loose orbit around us and wait for targets of opportunity that will probably trigger. And if we need assistance, you guys are close, and can help out. But yeah, see if you guys can get eyes on us. You guys have the same waypoint. So like FARP 1 to FARP 2, you guys have waypoints. We're going to be traveling down that main road.
Copy.
But yeah, that's it.
Lima Charlie.
Any questions?
May I speak?
Yes.
So I'm new. I was recommended here by a friend. I heard this was a public event. I didn't realize there was a sign up. Is it too late to take part of this mission, or?
What are you wanting to fly?
F-18 primarily, but I have some other aircraft that I can fly.
If we have a spot that's not taken,
Yeah, Tex, there was one spot left, I believe. There's 4 F-18s and there's only 3 signed up.
okay. So, are all 3 of my F-18 guys here?
Gadget, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, all 3 of us are here.
All right, so I'm just waiting on Gadget to spawn in. So, all right, so
Yeah,
you're gonna
I just got on. Let me know when the password is.
boat. So it's on
Boat.
Republic of Texas, Maine. It'll be Taskforce Ironclad, and the password is boat, all capitalized.
You guys starting early tonight?
Right.
No. We're just slotting in.
Oh.
Yeah. It's such a simple mission, and then like all of my combined arm guys were here. Super simple mission tonight. Not much of a briefing.
Yeah. I'm just trying to make it a quick one because I'm starting to get gout. I think I've been having too many.
Oh, dude, I hate gout.
It just started like an hour ago. I'm like, oh god.
Are we past the 3-minute mark?
So
Fox?
new guys, you can find a Weasel Flight Hornet.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yep, and you got SRS working?
Yes, sir.
Copy that.
Yeah.
What's the new guy's
I
name?
don't have SRS.
Indigo.
Indigo. Oh,
All
my
right.
name is Inigo Montoya.
Okay.
Indigo Montoya.
So, all right, guys, y'all, let me.
You foxed 5 my mother.
I gotta get into my vehicle and do my comms check. So a few more minutes, and I'll do a refresher of the briefing, and then we'll get rolling. So just remember, fixed wing guys at Bagram, don't move. Don't move. What?
I need help getting my SRS back going.
Fox Hunter,
As long as you don't have gout of the penis.
can you and Bluebell
I can drop down.
Can y'all drop down and try that real quick? So
Yeah.
got 5 minutes.
Red 251 radio check.
Uninstall, reinstall.
Control Alt Delete gets it every time, guys.
I'm telling you, dude. Where you going, Fox?
He might have already moved.
Oh, yeah,
I thought it was
training.
Alt F4.
So who hasn't flown with me before?
Radio check 243.
Indigo.
Why?
Indigo.
Copy 243.
My condolences.
Yeah, really.
check
Had my
35.
6 before.
Have I ever flown with Sperm Swallow?
But it sounds like it's double. It's echoey.
What about now?
Alright.
Still echoey.
There's a guy here named Sperm Swallow. I don't know who he is.
We're gonna use 243 then.
Probably your daughter plays.
Hey, all my helicopter. So all my helicopter guys, real quick, and all my combined arms and my hog guys. We're gonna use UHF. We're gonna be on 243 for Operation Comms.
God, Robot, cut it out.
So the helicopters, I think I already have them set to 243.
Mine does. Correct. That's all that matters, really. Tex missed me on weekends.
Nah. Did I though?
That guy's awful quiet. He must
My
still be with my mother.
combined arms guys, if you're in your unit, pop a flare.
Maryland, you hear me?
What? Who?
What?
Com check 243.
Third, I'm gonna make you rage quit.
Lima Charlie
Okay.
243.
Where the hell's Beetle?
Power Racing, it's Crowbot.
What's
We
your
can
mom?
use 30 if you want for intercom.
This is an American mission?
then.
What's your mama?
Is it my mom? I'm with his mom.
Then you guys are doing a 4-way. That's weird.
That is really weird. I'm not in bed with my mother. You fucking sicko.
Even Victor on my stream said, "Good luck, Indigo."
Oh boy.
Hi, Victor.
I got someone behind me in an Abrams or an MRAP or Bradley. That's
His
what it
name's
is.
green and has a gun.
I want big booms. That's me.
Dude,
How many?
green and a gun. Is that like Kermit
So-
the Frog?
Just to reiterate, if you're flying a helicopter tonight, please do not fly within 500 feet of the convoy when we're in movement. You might get vaporized.
Never happened.
I hope Hawkeye's gonna drop a
Happens.
nuke on his ass.
Happens every single time. Every time, and he's watching the stream right now too. One of them.
Hey, Tex.
Yes.
We're set. Should we start this mission?
Not yet. We're gonna do a quick briefing here at 9:20, like a real quick briefing because we had guys hopping in. So usually new guys 9 to 9:15 we do slot in and comms checks. I kind of talk through it. We're gonna do a real quick briefing at 9:20 and then we'll get started. So again, if you're seed flight, escort flight, do not move. Do not move out of your little box. Don't move. Don't even roll forward. Don't even look at it. Don't even look at it.
Oh crap! I was looking.
That's okay.
Don't
So-
go to the light.
And
Dang
so when you guys spawn in the F-117s, they're gonna roll past you guys. They're gonna turn down your little aisle and they're gonna drive right past you, heading out to the runway. So as long as you wait until they get past the very last aircraft, you should be fine.
There's only
And-
2 Hornets spawned in so far. I'm so glad that there's no boat. Now we can hear all the fucking Navy guys yell.
Well, the downside with this and the boat is it'd be like an 800-mile flight from the boat to where we're at right now.
No, if they were real Navy men, they'd refuel on the way.
Well, no, I think about it like this though. Say you fly, like you get on station and then DCS crashes on you. You know,
That would
like,
never happen.
Fly 800 miles and then you look one way and it crashes on you.
Only happens to Striper.
Oh, I felt so bad back then. For anybody that didn't know, the Strike Eagle came out and one of our guys, and like 3 or 4 missions in a row, like flew like 200 something miles, and as soon as he went to drop bombs, his DCS crashed.
Oh, I have the Strike Eagle. I have that main.
There was one.
Desynced, degraded.
There was one where we flew like 200 miles and landed, and then took off after we picked up bombs, flew another 100 miles, and then it crashed him out. So do I have any? It's time for briefing. Do I have any questions right now up front?
Hey, Tex.
Where would
Yes.
I find the okay, sorry.
I was just gonna ask. There's AWACS on the map, but I don't see a frequency.
It's
Are we
already
using
on.
it?
It's already on 251.
Gotcha.
Yep. So all the seed and escort guys should be on 251. Your AWACS is on 251. You guys can do your ATC since it's a small group tonight. So real quickly, or not quickly, but pretty simple. My Hornets and my Vipers, Viper flight. You guys have the controls under your comms / menu, whatever. You'll see start mission. When everybody's ready, one of you guys will hit that. Those Nighthawks will spawn in at C12 and C13. They're going to follow the green path to runway 21 right, and they will depart. And then you guys just fly the waypoints. So you will fly. You can fly in formation with them because you're not going to have anything to do until they get to a certain point. So formation fly and escort the Nighthawks in. When you get to the waypoint, and I don't remember it off the top of my head, but it's on your kneeboard. When you get to the waypoint that says F-117 is going to start bombing run, that's when you guys will go defensive and start engaging in seed operations. To be fair, the SAM sites are daisy chained. So they're not all going to spawn in at once. When you guys start the action and stuff starts popping off, they'll start triggering and spawning in more, as well as the red AI air-to-air will start spawning in at some point. So once that happens, you guys don't have to worry about the F-117s. They're going to run in, they're going to drop their bombs on their targets at the airfield, and then they're going to head back to Bagram. They're on their own at that point. Don't worry about them. You guys continue doing seed and worry about air-to-air at that point. Worry about them in a sense of let them exfil while you guys stay there and fight. If you guys get done super early for whatever reason and you want to go back and conduct deed and take bombs, that's fine. The majority of you guys probably need to take harms and air-to-air missiles. I wouldn't worry about bombs on the first run. You guys can also go to Kabul and land. You don't have to necessarily fly all the way back to Bagram, but unfortunately Kabul's like the closest place. It's almost back, but it's not all the way back. So yeah, any questions there?
I'm just curious. Hawkeye's on comms, but apparently we have live red tonight.
Yes.
I definitely see a Jeff.
So
Yep,
there's
there's a Jeff.
that. There's that to contend with.
It's only a 40-mile flight. All right.
So there's that to contend with. So what else? Have any questions on the seed and escort flight?
Yeah, what was the data link again?
The what?
Data link?
251 was AWACS.
Radio check. Radio check.
Sounds like
You're
a
on
radio.
Discord.
All right.
Which radio?
The waypoint that we hit start mission for the 117s. What is that? Waypoint 1? Did you say?
No, so the like Birds, Kung Fu, or Ghost, one of those guys will go into their / menu, and you'll see you have two options: start mission, and then like a backup start mission. So, one of the Vipers will click that when you guys are all ready, and it'll start your mission, and those F-117s will spawn in, and then you guys that have the same waypoints. So the waypoints that are already plugged into the Vipers and the Hornets, you're going to follow those waypoints. That's the same route that the F-117s are going.
Enough, Gator.
Gotcha.
Hey, Tex, what's the password?
Boat, all caps.
Got it.
Any questions on the escort and seed deal? You have one player to deal with, and then the AI is not super heavy. It'll be interesting, but it's not like 20 Tomcats with Phoenixes. So there's that. So my Hogs, Helos, and Combined Arms guys. Combined Arm guys, we're going to be just traveling the route. We're going to travel from FARP 1 all the way to FOB London. We're... stand by. We're going to go and... we're going to go up to FARP 3. When we get to FARP 3, Fox Center, I'm going to have you swap into one of the units that is already there on the perch. And you guys can feel free to move around when we get stopped at FARP 3 and get a good view on the valley. Get into kind of a fighting position where you can engage if we get engaged. Gentlemen in the Combined Arms, another point. If we get ambushed and we come to a stop, don't feel the need to just sit in line. You guys can turn off autopilot and fan out and start prosecuting targets. You don't need to wait on my permission. You don't need to just sit on the road and get hit. You can move around. Once things cool down, we'll all meet back with the lead vehicle, because the lead vehicle is just a plain Humvee, so that people will actually shoot at it. For some reason, when I put an MRAP up front, none of the bad guys with AKs shoot at them. So the lead vehicle will stay on the road. We can fan out. We can move around if we need to. We can take cover. Once everything cools off, we'll pull back up. We'll all kind of just line up loosely. I'll get the main vehicle going again, and then just toss your autopilot back on, and we'll all fall back in formation. We can, at any point in time, we're going to have a cargo truck with us. So it will let us rearm even if we're engaged on the road. We don't have to be at the FARPs to rearm. So if you need a rearm and we're stopped, just call out, rearming. If you run out of ammo and you're reloading with what you already got, just call out reloading. You don't have to get it all. If you guys want to call it out, just make it different. Because if we're stopped and someone's reloading, I don't want to get us rolling again. So we're going to travel up to the FARPs. And yeah, so when we get to FARP 3, we're going to be stopped. Like I said, Fox Hunter will get out into one of the other vehicles and start looking for targets. We're all going to kind of just be support and on standby. Once we get done there, we're going to head to FARP 4. We'll get supplies, and then we'll head to FARP 5. Between FARP 4 and 5, we have a recon point that we're going to stop at. We're going to check out this village of suspected activity before we get there. And you can see it's kind of marked with the little white markers. We're going to look from the one tower on the road over to that village over there. Fox Hunter, if you're looking at the F10 map, correct? Fox?
I think
you
Fox
might
is in a
still be
training
playing
room.
SRS.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's okay. We'll go over it when we get there. Any questions from my Combined Arms guys?
All good.
I think it's just, yeah, no. I'm
Okay,
good.
so
Which FARP has the Burger King?
Yes. So, Warthogs, you guys are just gonna fly a route. You're gonna fly over towards FARP 1 and Alpha Zone. Try and get eyes on us and see if you can just follow us down that main road. Help us out as needed. And then, Hog guys, once we get to FARP 3, we'll have you guys do an orbit over FARP 3, and we'll start communicating. Fox Hunter will start talking to you guys and calling in some strikes for you guys. Helicopters. Oh, and so once we get done at FARP 3, Hogs, you'll just continue following us out to FOB London. Helicopters. When we get started, you guys are just going to leave the FOB and start heading our direction, and you can engage on the go targets on your way out towards us. I want you guys to head to the circled Taliban hot zone first. That's your kind of first priority to get to. You'll be in the area close to us by that point. And then once you guys get done with the Taliban hot zone, or we might call you in for assistance if we get ambushed.
Can we call in hog flight at that point if we need help?
Yes. So if the convoy gets stopped on the road and ambushed, we're going to call in close air support from the hogs and the helicopters. But if we don't call in the helicopters, I just want the helicopters patrolling the different zones and kind of staying somewhat close to us. I don't want the helicopters following us while we're moving down the road on our way between the FOBs. I don't want them circling above us. So you guys will just kind of fly these different zones and look for targets of opportunity unless we call you. Once the convoy gets to FARP 3, we're going to have the helicopters clear out of Bravo Zone. You can either go to Charlie Zone or you can go over to Alpha Zone into that hot zone and continue looking for targets. But I need you guys cleared out of that just south of the FOB. There's a big section where we're going to be looking for targets of interest. I don't want you guys hitting those targets. I don't want them getting hit by hellfires or rockets, guns. Once we get cleared with those targets and we move out from FARP 3, the helicopters can join up with us at that point and follow us over to FOB London.
Password?
Boat, B-O-A-T.
B-O-A-T, got it.
Fox Hunter, you with me now?
Yeah,
I am back in.
All right, are you on the map?
I am on the map.
Okay, so look at FARP 3 and you're going to see where the FOB is. Directly south of FARP 3, we're going to be looking for targets inside that valley from about like 137 out to like 237, 239 from that FARP. I'll help you. I'll try and find stuff and give you a heading and walk you onto it. But you're going to be looking for 6 to 8 units over there where it's a cargo truck, a technical, and a couple of dudes hanging out. We're going to identify the targets first. And then once we figure out what we're looking for, I'll have you engage. And I'd like you to mix it up. You know, if you want to hit some with ATGMs, cool. But I'd like you to call in airstrikes too. We're going to have 2 Warthogs overhead with plenty of ordnance. We want to give them something to do. So I'll have you and I locating the targets. I'll have you calling in the airstrikes. And then at some point in time, just for some foreshadowing, the rest of us are probably going to be busy defending that FOB if something happens. So if certain thing happens, yeah, I got to do a little bit of preparedness that way. I don't want the boys to get antsy and then be out of ammo and stuff pops off. So helicopter guys, like I said, when we start prosecuting targets at that FARP with Fox Hunter, I need you guys to clear out of that section and either stick to Charlie Zone in that village just north of FARP 4 or go to the Taliban hot zone just to the southeast of FARP 2. But I need you guys to clear out of that valley below us. One, if you're over one of the targets and we hit it, you're probably going to die. So we just need you guys to clear out. Let us get those targets cleared. once we clear those targets out, you guys can join up with us. And again, even when you join up with us for the rest of the trip, do not fly low over the convoy while we're moving. If we hit an IED, you're going to get vaporized. And it happens every mission. So we have a little pool going of who it's going to be on this mission.
What is low? Define low.
500 feet. You need to be over 500 feet.
Over 500.
And you still might get smoked at 500 feet. 1,000 foot to be safe, but you might get smoked. Now, a little bit of guidance. It's only while we're moving. If we're on the road and rolling out in a line, that's when we'll run into them. It's not going to be when we're static or we're stopped. So once we get stopped and we're not moving, sure. But if we roll out and we're heading down the road, you need to be at like 1,000 feet or like 2 or 3 clicks away from us.
All right, so follow right along in formation under 500 feet.
Make sure you're ahead of us so I can watch it happen and get it on video. And I'm going to make a montage at the end of the year. Do I have any remaining questions?
Just one. Do you want me in an M2, or does it matter for the main convoy?
For the main convoy, get in whatever you want to have fun with. I just probably wouldn't be in one and shooting ATGMs for right now. You're going to want a gun for a little while. I'm in one of the Bradleys. We got some MRAPs. We got a couple MRAPs. We got a couple Scout Humvees. And then we got an ATGM Humvee in the back. So, like I said, if we get stopped in an ambush fox and you want to hop in that tow Humvee and move in, start cracking off ATGMs, that's great. When we're moving, you probably want to be in something with a gun. So we got plenty of combined arms vehicles to switch around if you want to do that, Fox.
Yeah, it's funny it won't let me in an M2A2.
Because me and Ash are in those.
Oh.
So you got to get a MRAP or one of the Scout Humvees.
Roger.
Sorry.
Do you want the Bradley?
No, I'll be in them. I'll be sandwiched in between you.
Sure. You sure?
Yeah, I'm right there now.
Okay.
Hey, Tech Birds. Sorry to interrupt.
You're good.
I had 118 down my line move about 10 feet. He stopped now. Everything's good. We got it under control. So we just sit and wait until you launch, or what?
We're about to get rolling now. Let me see.
Can we spawn in and just not move?
Yeah, well, you're supposed to be spawned in now.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh. Sorry, it's okay. Yeah, go ahead and spawn in. Just don't move and roll forward like Gadget. Veteran
not the point
ROT.
fingers, but...
He's got gout. He can't work his pedals. He can't work his brakes.
So if I don't have any questions, we'll go ahead and switch to SRS and get rolling. And do I have any questions?
I'll check something.
We're taking off
some
from
weird
8,000
issue,
feet, right?
Yes.
I don't know if anyone else has this issue.
What's this? Yes.
I will connect to SRS, and then it says it will connect, and then it will kick me off, like disconnect. I don't know if like the SRS is different for the server or.
I'm not sure.
What?
Because I'm the latest version of SRS.
What IP are you on?
Yeah, go check your IP address. Sorry, I was on mute, guys.
So if you
I like it.
Yeah, if you
Yeah, it was great.
Should I just copy and paste it somewhere and then?
No, it should be 207.
Just read it.
Read it.
207.
Yes, 207.70.161.4, and then the IP I guess is 10308.
No, it should be 5002.
Yep.
Yeah, it should be
4508.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Hawkeye.
5008 is the actual server. 5002. Yeah.
For the port.
Colon, the two dots.
He said colon.
Colon.
All right, I think I got it. Thank you.
All right, gentlemen.
Connect and that should be set. Yeah.
All right,
It's not a full
guys.
colon. It's a semicolon.
I'm going on SRS. Is there any questions?
Leroy Jenkins.
All right, gentlemen, you guys are ready to. You got everybody's green light. Y'all can get rolling and have a good mission.
Right.
Alright. Alright, everybody copy me on here? Copy. Alright, all my combined arms guys ready to roll? That's it. Alright, gentlemen, we're gonna get rolling. Beetle, you copy? Radio check. First move goes. Copy on 30. No, you guys are down there. Alright, Convoy is rolling out to FARP 1. You ready, Judge? I am ready. Let's go do something stupid. Hawk 2 ready, 1 ready. Do we gotta rejet the carbs this high up? Huey, you might want to look at your fuel since we've been sitting for a long time. Hawk 2, Hawk 3 is ready. Go, you can taxi. Okay, I'll take lead, but just as a FYI, I haven't flown this in a while and I'm a little out of practice. No worries. My first day. Rupert 3 is green. What altitude you will fly it at 30? I'm back at the FARP. I gotta check some control bindings. I don't know what's going on. Okay, you want me to circle back? No worries on that. Up to you. Otane's just fueling up. As soon as he's fueled up, we're taking off. We're a hot zone now. Keep your eyes open. Apache's up. IED, guys. Oh, RPG. Contact left. Guys, remember we're at 8,000 feet. Apache's already crashed because we're too heavy. Our flight taking active runway, Kabul. Another IED. Rolling active. Zero. We just entered the valley and took heavy contact, but Convoy's still intact. We're still rolling. Yeah, Judge. I'm full left rudder and just flying straight.
Contact left.
Okay, I'm slow waiting for you to catch up. I have no lift full collective. You can shave a little bit of weight and get rid of that radar dome. Shave as much weight as you can, boys. This before you get in the chopper.
Yeah, you guys can always fly down and find lower altitude FARPs.
Don't just use the semicolon, use the full colon. Turned on approximately a FARP forward now. Isn't there more ink on a semicolon? Don't touch the balloon knot. Holy fuck. Like a boxing speed bag. Can you say hovering? Alright, 3 for 3, hover check. That's better, Bluebell. I dropped my rocket pods. Oh, he's up. Alright, who's clogging up the convoy? Taking fire off the left side here. Tally. Yeah, we're gonna have to keep these Apaches moving. This slow flight is not gonna keep us airborne.
Alright, gentlemen, convoy is at FARP 1. We'll grab some supplies here. Anybody, Ash, are you in 2D or are you in CR?
Sounds like he's in 0D.
Alright, Hammer 1 is reloading. Guys, we're at the FARP, reloading. Combined arms, guys, if you need to break off autopilot and move up, you can. So you should be able to rearm in place.
Alright, I was over the Inception FARP, left-hand orbit. Hawk 2, Hawk 3 is off to your left. I'll stay on the south side of the road if you wanted to set up an orbit. Continue on Hurt. Copy, Hawk 2, Hawk 2. How we doing, Apaches? Blowing shit up.
Alright, combined arms guys, convoy guys, let me know when y'all are green.
Hawk 2, tally on convoy. Entering orbit above area. Any Hawk 3 eyes on flare? I'm going down, I've lost cyclic. Target lock.
Got Ash or Beetle on here?
Say again for Ash?
Okay, I didn't know if you guys could hear me. Are you guys green yet?
At the house, the bum's just now coming back in. The UEs are just kind of chilling over here on the pad.
Alright, we're gonna get the convoy rolling. Alright, convoy run. Rolling out, heading to FARP 2. Nice. Thing's not doing
30
anything.
FM, 30 FM, radio set, radio set. Bucks.
Oh, I'm still rearming. Shit.
Texas, you got me. Buckler.
Affirm.
Roger, I lost comms for a while. I'm in.
Alright, we're just holding real quick. I didn't realize my stuff's still rearming.
Hey, it's no big deal. It's not like us helicopters have unlimited fuel or anything.
Roy, can you not land at those, like, 6 FARPs that we got?
Crash land, maybe.
That's on the pilot. Okay, maybe we don't rearm the Bradleys.
Yeah, I've got 5-10 left.
I can't tell how long I got left. I can just see it showing rearming.
Hawk 2, Hawk 3, there's a lot of ground fire coming up down there. Yeah, tally ground fire. I'm trying to sort out between the helos and what's the ground fire. We'll engage at will. Yeah, copy. Helos fire down, ground fire fires up. Yeah, I doesn't hear you until you're in a completely flat zone. You can't tell which way is up, which way is down. He's like a regular fucking scientist.
Gamma 3.5.
That's cheating.
Are you telling me when you go outside you can only see darkness, no ambient light?
Gamma 2.7. There's clearly a moving you're behind clouds, yeah.
We're still rearming as Part 1. We're going to head to Part 2 as soon as we get done. We just didn't realize it takes 10 minutes to Bradley.
And I didn't even shoot anything and I had to reload.
I got like a car war going on behind me. Oh. Making myself busy. Oh, I'm rolling. Ash, what about you?
I got 300 seconds left.
Alright, I think it'll probably stop when we catch up to you in a second.
I'll catch up to you guys, worst case scenario.
Well, I mean, if you're still on autopilot, it'll probably stop the convoy here in a second. Yeah, there we go, we're stopped. And then if you're on autopilot, as soon as it's done, we'll start rolling.
Copy that, 284 seconds.
I can hear that Apache.
Distinct sound, just like in that movie with Clint Eastwood in it, and they go, that AK-47 makes a distinct sound. Sorry boys, I tried to pay these guys extra to move a little faster, but they're just not having it.
No, it's all good. Just remember, I think when we get through the next FARP, I think we'll just hold, me and you will hold off on rearming.
Just a little trick of control.
Well, I didn't necessarily need anything, I just didn't realize it takes that long.
And when I jumped back in from having to restart, I was like, oh, I'm missing some ammo, let me rearm. Yeah, no, I didn't realize it was going to take this long.
It's all good. Lessons learned for next time.
Tech, just checking up with you now. When I'm lasing and it's blinking 1688L, that means it's lasing, right?
Affirm. And then you could always, so for like with the helicopters too, you can always use the laser pointer as well. So like you can turn the laser pointer on, and if you're in NVGs, you'll see the laser pointer, and then you turn the laser on, and you're lasing, and you know you can at least see where you can physically see it. Because the IR pointer and the laser are two completely different things.
Yeah, Roger, I was thinking about using my laser pointer to locate the target, then switch over to the laser.
Yeah, correct. And you can leave the IR pointer on when you're lasing.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'll try that.
Yeah, and then we can see it in the NVGs.
So if you stop lasing, you can continue with the IR pointer as well. So, but yeah, you can laze with the IR pointer on or off. Doesn't matter.
Okay. All right.
You're going to have a good point of view from where we're going. I'm surprised no one got in the Chinook and is just loaded up with gunners and just hauling ass through the valley. Are we rolling? Alright, gentlemen, Convoy is green. We are rolling out to Part 2.
Why don't I see y'all on the map?
Probably just got a lot of clutter on the map.
That y'all head to the northwest?
Affirm.
I got eyes. I'm going opposite direction over y'all right now. Sounds like we got a low flying Huey.
You're gonna learn. You're gonna learn.
I'm 1,000 feet AGL.
Hey, Hog 2, there's a JF-17 chasing me, and I'm rolling down the canyon. He's, I think, on your 3 o'clock.
That's probably not good.
Regular warning at this moment, but I'll keep an eye out for him.
I feel like if you don't shoot him, he'll leave you alone.
I'm dropping down a neighbor just to be sure. He probably turned off his radar. Careful. That's what I'm worried of, but if he can't see me, he can't shoot me. And it's night out, so at least it's
Contact left.
Allow, let's allow. If you pop up and give me a flare, I could probably get a shot at him. Copy, I'm turning north. Texas. Go protect. Go protect. Ash, what's up, man? I don't know, I just stopped. Are you still on autopilot? And the convoy stopped. Yeah, I'm not drawing fire. Ash, check your autopilot. Make sure it's on. Yeah, it's on. Yeah, I'm stopped as well. Fox, hit your autopilot. Alright, we're rolling. Alright, convoy's rolling out. location on Convoy?
We're between FARPs 1 and 2. 10-4.
Convoy's at flare.
Can't flare while we're in motion.
I drop flares over you.
Copy. IED. Alright, we're stopping. We got contact left. Guys, spread out if you need. Alright, we need close air support. Convoy is stopped between FARPs 1 and 2, taking heavy fire.
Copy that. Apache's in.
Heavy fire just south of the convoy in the village, and the tree line west of the convoy.
You got technicals moving in on your position. Technicals rolling in.
Copy that. Hammer 1 moving forward.
SWAT technical, SWAT. may be an upside down turtle right now. Turtle? I'm upside down. Turtle peeking?
Gotta use the reset button. I forget what it is though.
lost an engine and I'm going in for repair.
Alright, Hammer 1's making my way back to MSR. Alright guys, let's meet up with the lead vehicle.
A 1,000 feet is not sufficient for an IED, just FYI.
Yeah, maybe.
No, definitely.
That village looks kind of clear. Alright, gentlemen, we're gonna roll the convoy out. You guys ready?
Ready, I'm not taking any more fire. Dash is ready.
Alright, stand by. Alright, convoy's rolling. Alright, everyone rolling. Oh, we got a technical up here. Alright, gentlemen, we're hanging a right. We're going to make our way up this village to the north, and then we're going to hang a left.
Okay, Hawk 2's rolling in on that technical. Lasers on. Shot.
Helicopters, we're heading to FARP 3. Or FARP 2, I'm sorry. We're heading up to FARP 2.
There's a cord over there on the south side. It's smoking, but it's still alive. Should be at 2, 3 o'clock. No, 9 o'clock, sorry. Copy that, Tex. That wasn't nice.
Wasn't me either. Fox, Beetle, you guys rearm and let me know when you're ready.
I don't see Beetle no more. Is he gone?
A-firm. Alright, Fox, just let me know when you're ready.
Woke up.
Gas and bullets down there? I don't know, but I wouldn't land on the road right there. Well, actually, that might work. Yeah, you're good. Alright, we're gonna roll the convoy out. Alright, helicopters. We are heading to FARP 3. We're gonna have you guys clear out of this zone and head to the other two zones. If you guys want to head out to Charlie zone, you can. That'll be ahead of us. Yep. Flight, we're heading up to FARP 3 to get set up.
Copy that. We'll stay here over this FARP and wait for you guys to call us in.
Copy that. Oh, knee down.
I tried being in text, didn't work out too well.
I noticed. It was an A for effort.
Yeah, one day I'll get it, one day.
Just takes practice.
You're never that freaking nice with me.
Yeah, let's recap at the end of this of how you entered the mission tonight. We'll go over that.
I was fine. Box, can you get out of that helicopter? Yeah, I can respawn. I'm just kind of messing around with it. Know what?
Roller coaster.
Repeat your last text.
Oh, nothing. I was just saying roller coaster. Alright, we're not far out from the fog. Make sure all of our helos are cleared out of this zone.
Spicy air over that zone there.
I'm being no-fly zone for a little while.
I'm out of here.
Talk about a little bit of a drop-off here to the right.
We'll just see how sober my driver is. Oh, did somebody in a space plane at the top of that mountain?
Alright, gentlemen, we're up here, getting up to the fog. Ash, then find you a seat and get that thing rearming. I'm gonna go ahead and come off autopilot, reposition. Fox Center, if you want to grab one of those vehicles that's in there.
Yeah, roger, roger. I think he's at the tail end. There are still 3 technicals on the road, just south of the waypoint we just left on the other side of that mountain. Location or waypoint?
Texas, can I get a location for where the waypoint is that you don't want us in?
So on the F10 map, clear out of Bravo zone.
Copy, Bravo.
Alright, Bluebell, you're right over it. Like, please don't engage those guys. Get out of Bravo zone. See, you guys are hitting our target.
They're on return fire. They were shooting.
Fox Center, you ready?
I gotta get this guy stable. He still wants to try forward even with the handbrake on. Okay, I'm looking off over where they were shooting.
I got a heading 185. 185 from our position at the very far south side of the valley. Fox Hunter, go. So pull your Bradley back up onto the road, and look in the little nest up here to the right of the helipad. You'll see where I'm parked, and there's a 3 vehicles over here behind the barriers that I want you to hop into one of them. You may need to hit autopilot.
Hey, Judge, Crowbot. Judge, Crowbot.
Falls down, safe floor.
Alrighty, I'm looking 185.
Which vehicle are you in?
I'm sweeping through. I just see civilian vehicles so far.
Fox Hunter, go to the F10 map and hop into the tow ATGM Striker that's parked at the sandbags right off of the helipad, the big helipad.
Okay, I'm looking. I have the M1045. I don't see anything that says Striker on it.
It's the M1134.
Copy.
There you go. Alright. Once you get situated, look, it's going to be heading 185 right off your nose, other side of the creek, at the very edge of the village. You'll see looks like a cargo truck flanking.
Copy, I see a cargo truck and I see a vehicle with a man in the back with a gun.
Copy that. Engage cargo truck.
Laser pointer on. And leasing.
Alright, fire.
Gunslinger Crowbot.
Cobot, go ahead. Hey, there's a couple of technicals over there where I've been shooting at on the road. One of them's half dead, the other one's still alive. I don't know if you can see that, or if you want me to put a laser on them if you want to shoot them. Are you talking about the ones that are directly in front of me? Yeah, they're kind of on the road. There's a couple explosions down there. I've been firing rockets at them. I thought we were supposed to stay away from these targets. I think these are from the explosions before. They're like cleanup targets.
Negative impact, negative impact.
The convoy's way up ahead at waypoint 3.
Good check, good check. Stand by for next target. Alright, Fox Center 162, right next to the water, east side of the water, right at the bend, 162. It's between the elevated village and the recloser village. Looks like we're getting shelled, combined arms guys. I got mortar team 187, and I got another mortar team 172.
Okay, Corval, I'm going to go ahead and start hitting those targets. Okay, they're just south of waypoint, I think it's 1 or 2. On the other side of that mountain from you. There's 2 little trucks out there. Copy that. I got a visual on a whole bunch of targets right here.
Good check on the mortar team. I still got one more mortar team heading 117 from waypoint 3.
Full rifle.
Still reloading. Negative, you're just short, just short. That one's falling a little short too.
Major.
Got a chemtrail to the northeast. Any fast movers chemtrail northeast. I don't know what it is. Fox, you might need to call in an airstrike on that one. It might be out of range. Roger. I'm gonna bring up my binoculars now. Hog flight, stand by for target package.
Copy. want rockets on them, or you want the GBU-12?
Let's go with rockets first.
Okay, copy. Rolling in. You can turn your laser off now.
Laser off.
My laser's on. Confirm good target.
Roger, CI copy on the truck. The technical is in front of that laser. Just drop the laser a little bit and leave it. On target. Good shot to block.
Copy, off to the north.
Alright, Fox, have him hit that cargo truck. Main party's gonna be the cargo truck, but good Shack, have him come back around for one more.
Roger. Need a restrike on the cargo truck next to the technical that was just fired upon.
Okay, repositioning. I'll be back on here in 30 seconds.
Copy. Let me know when you're in range.
Alright, we're taking artillery fire at you.
You know where it's coming from?
I got eyes on it. I'm trying to get rounds on it.
Cobots rolling in. Lasers on. Rockets away. Shack off to the north.
Fox Center, to the right of there, you'll see that artillery firing in the field. I'm trying to put rounds on it. See if you can get a engagement on it.
Well, copy. I'm tracking in your fire right now.
Shack, good Shack.
Shack, that was a cargo truck.
That was mortar fire, stand by looking for other targets.
Yeah, copy. I see them now.
Alright, that one target to the 185 is down, stand by. Alright, Fox Center, I got target 150 from our location. Our side of the building's right along the creek to your left. There's 150.
Roger, I got a good copy on it. I'm going to put a laser and a target marker on it. Crow, you or one of you guys available?
Just me, I think. I'm the last one left.
Copy. I have a heading of 150. IR marker and laser spotting. Technical with a gun with a cargo truck, just like the last one. Coordinates are 3427. 234 north, 6843977 east. Targets are up against a tree. Come in from at your discretion.
Okay, no joy in the laser. Oh, never mind, I got it. Stand by.
Roger.
The truck or the field, technical or the field truck?
Technical first, please.
Fox, have him hit that truck.
Disregard. We're going to go ahead and hit the truck.
Copy inbound, laser off, please.
Laser off.
Rockets away.
Came in short.
take off on its own.
Just want to go on my lane.
Hang on, let me see. Yeah, give me a laser again, Fox.
Lasers on.
Okay, copy. Let me try to roll over the GPU. You can leave your laser on, please.
Roger, laser on.
Release.
Right ahead, all right.
Copy.
Fox Hunter, what's heading 210 from our location. Small building, cargo truck out front of it. Oh, I think we're taking fire from the ground.
I have a truck that's real hot. Looks like it's a civilian vehicle though. That's 202.
The heading was 210.
We're taking us to the tree. Copy you guys. Eyes on. Girl, you ready?
Copy. Looks like you got infantry out there in the field.
Yeah, copy. We got another ammo truck in Yeoman along with that technical. You got a GPU left?
Yes, I do.
Roger. Let me know when you need laser.
Go ahead, put your laser on it.
Copy. Laser on.
Now we got infantry at the base of the fob. I just can't get an angle on them to shoot.
I might be able to help you with that.
Copy that. Helicopters, if you want to roll in, stay above 1,200 feet. We've got infantry at the base of our location, popping flares.
Copy that.
Fox, I am 5 seconds to drop. You can turn your laser off.
Roger, I see your laser. It's on target.
Copy. Drop. Nickel.
Heading 236 from my flares.
What heading you looking there?
Fox Center 227.
Gunslingers inbound.
Hey, Crowlot, how about some gun runs? Copy. Enemy troops in the open. 235. I'll put the laser on it.
Okay, go ahead, eyes on. They're right in front of you, right?
Correct, right in front of us. I would say danger close, but they're down the hill from us, so. But I'm counting all kinds of enemy troops in the open. Okay, rolling.
Hueys won't fire at it for some reason.
Oh yeah, AI's not gonna fire at him.
Danger close.
Apaches are coming in, and this is where we're about to scream, "We are the greatest."
Somebody got one.
Alright, Fox Center, get ready to, we're gonna roll out. I think that's all of them.
Yeah, copy that. A little rough start. We got a little bit of rhythm going for us.
I still gotta rearm real quick.
Yeah, copy that. I'm gonna change vehicle.
I think I'm gonna grab an in-wrap.
Got you on that one. Do we have anybody left? Just you and me?
No, Ash is still here.
He's coming in for you, Indigo.
Oh yeah, he's mad as hell.
do something IRL real quick. I'm just gonna just cruise back to main base and grab total food.
Alright, we're gonna get the convoy.
There's other helicopters. There's one guy out there in the field. I got my laser on him. He's running now. He's right along that little road there.
Alright, convoy.
Laser's on him.
Convoy's leaving Part 3 and
Gunslinger copies that. I'm shielded now. He's still standing out there.
Hey Ghost, you got Hawkeye coming at you at your 2 o'clock.
This dude is brave as hell.
Clear back into the hot zone. Like Angels 20. First floor.
Dex?
Stand by. Stand by. Yes, you guys are cleared. You guys are cleared. Convoy is rolling out. We're leaving Part 3.
Copy that.
The Humvee that was down the hill was catching up, but it's good now.
I need to drive up the edge even with the brakes on.
Yeah, that's why I had the other vehicle set up against the sandbag. I think someone just burned in.
Yeah, there's a pretty big explosion down there.
I forgot when you switch vehicles, you gotta redo your comms.
Yeah, that looks like a Huey carcass.
I think our power's still out over here too.
You're a Huey carcass.
Oh, we're supposed to get power back on at 6 a.m.
My parents live in Pittsburgh. They
Yeah, able to survive
39 hours.
Yeah, I got like 40 gallons of gas and 3 generators. I'm good.
You're right, Crow. That is a Huey.
Idiot.
Or it was a Huey.
Fox, this is a little bit of a roller coaster right here.
Yeah, I love that. The MRAP is so top heavy, it sways every time you hit a bump.
It'll make your stomach drop and your body.
Nothing like that one convoy we were on the last time, man. That thing's like going up and over them hills, catching air. I got wounded. Did you take your Geritol? No, just a couple vitals for the period.
Cranberry juice helps.
With the burning, yeah. Yeah, I thought that was just for EPO.
Oh, you got your period too.
Fox, I tell you what, that was cool. For some of that, I was sitting right behind your vehicle while you were swinging those snow missiles.
Yeah, it's really tough on that vehicle because it gives you a circle, but it doesn't give you a crosshair.
You gotta hit night vision. It'll bring up a whole new different display.
I can't get the night vision from the gunner seat.
It's just
No, it was alright. Once I saw where the missile was going and I seen it, I could pull down on the little joystick just a notch, and that's why that one went short.
No worries, we'll do some practice with this stuff too. I'll kind of set up the range on the training map.
Yeah, that was fun though. Except it takes 12 to 20 seconds to reload.
Well, lesson learned on the Bradleys, they take 10 minutes.
Now, do they move you off target too?
No, not necessarily. It'll fire him, and if you just hold still, it maintains it.
Roger, that vehicle I was using when you rearm, it moved it to where it could rearm or whatever, and then like I went from 220 to 150.
Oh, yeah, you have a turret that pops up on that one. Oh, so far, no fake Hueys tonight, but I think we're getting close.
No, I got baked when the IED went off.
Oh, cool.
At over 1,000 feet, I got baked.
We'll make a note of that on the altitude.
That was about 1,200.
Oh, a ridge back there would have been a good spot to stop and do some shooting from. And that's what it's hard when you're doing the mission and everything, is finding good spots to sit at.
You just sit on your ass.
Well, I mean, while I'm making the mission, yeah.
And when you're in the F-10 can you see contour lines around the area?
Yeah, but you still have to, like, hit play and look at it and stuff. Like, it took me so much testing to get all this going.
No, it worked fine once we got what we got. Just like you said, if we had to aim down the hill, we couldn't do it.
Big hill coming up.
Tech, you were right. That was fun. I had a blast. Once I got into the groove.
Yeah, it helps where I can give you a heading to work, too.
Yeah, it did. Because other than that, I'd be scanning and infrared and trying to find it and then targeting it. Yeah, Crow, were you able to see the infrared flashing?
Yeah, I just pop on my night vision goggles and I can see your laser, and then I can just move my pod right over to it and do it. I don't even have to worry about the laser spot search. I can just do it visually.
Yeah, because I kept the IR tracker on as well, and I just left it to flash. I just was wondering if you could see that as well.
Yep, I can see it. Perfect. I always forget to turn down the gain of the goggles because the gamma's up so high.
Yeah, I gotta get that down.
Oh, looks like we got a little contact up here on the main road.
Yeah, she looks like ants down there.
Where do you see the flames coming up at you?
Get a magnifying glass. Is that another unique carcass? FARP up here sure looks pretty.
Looks like we had an IED. Oh no, there was someone hitting the top. Alright, we'll grab some ammo real quick, Fox and Ash. Let's just not rearm the Bradleys.
Yeah, I'm good. I got a full load.
Who's shooting at the FARP? Or did someone crash?
Yeah, I should be fine on ammo.
No, someone's shooting. Oh, there goes DRS. DRS? Looks like Bluebell almost put it into the ground.
I don't know what you're talking about. Bluebell's an amazing pilot.
Alright, Fox, you green, Ash, you green.
Ash is green.
Alright, gentlemen, we're gonna get rolling. Alright, Convoy is rolling now.
Alright, Convoy, I got nothing between you and the end, so I'm going into land and call it a night.
Copy. Alright, so we're going to be heading to a recon point up here on this village. We'll get eyes on once we get up there. We'll scan. If we don't see anything, we'll push on. If we see anything, see what pops off. Alright, we're hanging left. lot longer, but it'll be interesting. And up we go.
It seems like a very steep hill.
A little bit, but thank God we got autopilot. If not, we wouldn't make it. Alright, we get to this tower. We're going to tower up here on the road. That's where we're going to be stopping and getting eyes on the village out in front of us.
Roger, roger. Target 5216. What do you call this little truck with the guy in the back of them?
Toyotas.
Copy that. Yeah, we got there's a village at 216. We've got multiple technicals, multiple insurgents. Fox, you're cleared hot. I'm moving up.
That's okay, the heli's got him before I had a chance.
There's plenty down there.
There's multiples out in the field, yeah.
laser on it if you guys want to see that. Oh, someone might have just got it.
Gunslinger inbound, coming straight over the convoy.
We're taking fire.
Yeah, there's at least a half a dozen of them still out there.
Alright, if they restart pushing, we're gonna push down there. Stand by, we'll rearm real quick. Fox, if you want, go ahead and grab, Fox and Ash, go ahead and grab some ammo if you're in the MRAPs or the Humvees. We're gonna get rolling down there and kind of try and roll through that. We got multiple technicals, 217 from our location.
I'm reloading my tow missiles. Should be good in about 20 seconds.
Copy that.
Pickle on one of the technicals.
Good check. There's two more. You got one just to the north of that one, and then one a little bit further north than that one. The middle one's currently firing. Now the northern one's firing.
Now they're all shooting.
Alright, Ash, Fox, we good?
Yeah, Ash is good.
I got about 10 seconds.
Copy. Oh, big secondary.
I'm coming to like these tow missiles. They're pretty freaking sweet.
Well, I hated them in real life.
I will say in the Bradleys, when you have your stability on, oh my god, it makes life so much easier.
Alright, I'm green.
Stand by.
Crowbot's rolling in on that technical on the, I think it's the east side.
Oh, give me down. Ash, you know where you hit that last tow missile?
Pickle? Yeah.
So go to the very far west side of that village on the corner. You'll see there's a corner building and there's a green 20-foot Connex container on the northwest corner of that village. See if you can find it and get one on it.
Copy that. So go down the hill, basically where I blew up that building?
To the right of where you hit that first building.
Copy that.
Oh, I can't move mine.
You can use your toe.
So if you see where I'm shooting, if you follow that tracer fire to the edge of that village over there, there's a 20-foot green Connex container with writing on the middle of it.
Alright, shoot again. I didn't see any tracers. Copy that.
Alright, just to the right of where I just hit. Alright, we're gonna roll out. Alright, Convoy's rolling. It ain't over yet. Well, we're actually going to Part 5 real quick, and then we'll push on to London.
Can somebody pop flares for me?
I'll put flares out. Alright guys, we got this last stop. We're going to be heading to London. We're going to have our kind of a little bit of a grand finale at this point, so be on your toes. Alright, grab some ammo.
Copy, dropping off.
I had to put up these barricades because the bad guys were spawning in and shooting at all the static units over here. Hogfly, just be advised you do have some enemy contact out to the northwest.
Yeah, I'm aware.
I think he might just be coming to harass you.
Yeah, 'cause that's what he does.
Stay on station. We'll be okay.
Hey Tex, I got time to rearm this thing?
The Bradley?
Yes, sir.
Probably not. I would, for this last little bit, I probably would hop into the Humvee or an MRAP.
I mean, I'm good on ammo. I was just asking if I had time, so I should be fine.
Yeah, we only got like 2.7 miles left.
Not a problem, just thought I'd ask.
Appreciate it. Fox, Ash, you guys, everybody's green. Alright, baby Huey's over here, you guys green?
I'm green. He called you baby Huey.
Alright, so we're gonna roll. Alright, we should be rolling. I've got to get everybody in order first. Now is when we should be playing Flight of the Valkyrie. I'm just warning you guys, gentlemen, it's going to get a little spicy on the last 2 miles. Oh!
Holy shit.
I had Huey's background noise, and now I don't.
No, they got vaporized. That was a little bit of a miscalculation. We're taking fire. Contact right. Hog flight, they're on the hill, on the mountainside.
Coming back. More up above.
Yeah, they're all over the mountain.
Got a JF-17.
Good shot. Alright, we still got a bunch of insurgents on the northern mountainside that I can see.
I'm rolling in rockets. Stand by.
Alright, we're pushing on, pushing on. Friendly fire. I'm in the water.
On the last few miles, this thing fucking hit us just straight line up.
No idea.
I'm out of 762.
Alright, rearm, grab some ammo. Alright, come out of autopilot and rearm real quick.
Rearming ready in 60 seconds.
Copy.
Scratch that, 423 seconds.
Okay, we got roll. We got only like half a mile.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and just roll.
Bob. We still got a lot of infantry in the mountains to the north. job, guys. Good job. Keep going, Fox, you're good. Fox, go straight and then hang a right there, and just follow the water all the way down, or cross. There you go, the main road's right ahead of you.
No, but I really don't like that you can fly the rotors off of a freaking UE like that. No, just overspeed.
Shit.
Yeah. Yeah. What happened?
We were doing multi-crew, me and Box.
Yeah, I got tired. I got tired of crashing into a trail. We had the last in the I set up this rockets. I took the 19 HE rockets and he just lit the entire bounce out of those rockets.
Box, I might get one at some point. If you want to try and fly around in the UE, I'll try and left seat with you and coach you through it.
That works. I probably won't be around till later till like Saturday night.